But in the meantime, if you have any thoughts, please do, aside from calling us, be part of our Facebook page, facebook.com/helloon2. I think we are receiving a lot of people who are complaining as well as commenting on this. And yeah, we're going to keep this in mind. And at the same time, we also have something in mind because there's an academy that's being opening up soon, and we are going to move on to the next topic, talking all about the KRU Academy.
That's right. We're very, very honored to have in the studio our guest who's going to tell us more about this academy, which literally focuses on visual effects, 3D animation and 2D animation as well.
I would like to welcome in the studio Norman Abdul Halim. Good morning and welcome and Happy New Year.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.
So let's start off with KRU Academy. This you launched it off in April.
We launched it officially in June, actually.
In June
last year.
And
the first intake was in October last year. And the academy operates at the Knowledge Worker Development Center in Cyberjaya in collaboration with MDEC.
All right.
And we are running courses which are related to CGI-related courses, namely visual effects, 3D animation and 2D animation.
Okay. So you have already gone through maybe one semester, is it?
Yeah, our intake, the first intake, we actually targeted a small group.
Yep.
And we are targeting a bigger intake in April, because there's 2 intakes a year. And
so it's every April and
October.
April and October.
Yeah, but we do have a special intake in January this year. We are starting on the 21st of January this year. But generally, the courses are certified by the Jabatan Pembangunan Kemahiran, Department of Skills Development, and under the Ministry of Human Resource. And what we do is actually, it's also some programs which are certified by foreign entities, like for example Toon Boom Animation from Canada. They're one of the biggest software developer, and I think 30% of what you see on television, like Cartoon Network, Disney, produced using that software.
Toon Boom.
Yeah, Toon Boom Animation.
Now, everyone knows KRU. You know, synonymous literally. And what prompted KRU to open up an academy?
Well, basically because of our own basic need of actually having more people in the team.
Right.
When we moved to Cyberjaya, we moved to a 15-acre plot of land, and it's a collaboration with Cyberviews and Berhad, with the intention to develop some sort of, or actually an ecosystem to actually build some sort of a studio system in Malaysia. So as we are exporting our content now, doing content in English language, we need more and more people. And of course, you know, I also sit in various boards and committees in the music industry and the film industry. And we realize that, you know, what is lacking right now is actually skills development and short courses. You know, basically, you know, we talk about the creative industry. Unlike most industries, it's just like sports. Either you have the talent or you don't. So if you have the talent, you just need to nurture them, groom them, and try to actually work out a shorter program and less expensive compared to actually running a 3-year program, diploma program. So in a way that they can enter into the job market much faster.
Right. And the courses that you offer at KRU is actually very short course. I mean, it's a 6 months course.
Program.
So they can look forward to getting a cert or a diploma by the end of that.
It's a certificate. And what I can say is that, you know, like for example, we have a team in a visual effect. Right now, the staff strength at KRU is about 120 people. So out of that 120, 50 of them are actually in the visual effects department. And we don't have enough of them. So we need more and more people, to a point whereby, I heard just now you mentioned about foreign domestic mates. So the thing is, I would say that the need is there, and the thing is, we don't have enough people that, you know, when we have to deliver content, like for example films, delivery to, you know, foreign studios and distributors, there's a deadline to it. And when you talk about delivery deadline, and when you don't have enough people to work on the floor, you have challenges to a point you have to get foreign workers to come in. So that's what we are facing right now. But I believe that this is a short-term problem. As we're creating more and more demand overseas, we believe that you know, we need to build up the capacity of the local workers, domestic talents. But the problem for KRU Studios is not unique because the rest of our peers in the industry face the same thing.
I see.
So that's why, KRU Academy, we also invited even those people in the industry that, for example, even other competitors to join in as our advisory board. Because the whole idea is that KRU Academy is not just for KRU Studios, but it's for the industry.
So since your courses are 6 months, what sort of courses are available, and what about the fee structure?
Right now, there's 3 courses only. Those are related to CGI courses. So like I mentioned, the visual effects, 3D animation, and 2D animation. So what we aim is to actually to create specialists rather than generalists. So these are people who are going to specialize in 2D animation, 3D animation, and visual effects. It's certified by JPK, and it's also in collaboration with many other organizations. The fee structure is about 8,000 ringgit, roughly about 1,000 ringgit per month. But I can say that we also have scholarships that we offer. And supported by MDEC and a few other entities. So and there's also study loan that is available. Because the thing is, they can actually join the academy and actually take the study loan, and after that, they can work in the industry. Because considering that the starting pay for all these specialists, generally you're looking at roughly about 2,000 to 2,500 ringgit per month. So in a way, they can actually pay off their fees within probably less than a year.
Is there a target group or target age group that you like to have, for people to participate in this?
So I mean, people ask me basically, what is the target group, and there's three types basically. One, they are school leavers.
Because it's just 6 months.
6 months program. So even they finish their PLKN, they can join the academy. One. Second is they are even university students. For example, they actually took, let's say, a degree or diploma in multimedia, but they want to be specialists. They want to be a visual effects artist. They want to be 2D artist or 3D artist. So this program is actually right for them. Last but not least, industry professionals. For example, they are directors, they are script writers, but they want to know more about certain aspects of production so that they be able to actually do or perform better in their capacity as director or script writer. So generally, these are 3 programs, but we're going to launch more programs pretty soon. One of them is performing arts. So I think this will be very exciting as well. So this is actually not just behind camera, but now we're going
in front of the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Performing arts, that would be wonderful. Now, when we talk about performing arts, CGI and everything, as you mentioned, it's specialized fields, right? Do you see a lot of our youths actually coming in with interest? How's the response been actually coming?
The demand is there. I can tell you that we don't have enough space right now. So we're looking at...
they're knocking on your doors.
So the thing is, we have to select.
Already,
Yeah, so there's a screening process. So we can't really get anybody because there's a lot of interest because this industry is seen to be a glamorous industry. So we don't want to attract people just because they want to be, in the industry, just because to be famous and stuff like that. We want them to go into the industry because they have the talents. So we want to pick the right people, and we would like to actually screen them, and especially performing arts. Once we start to launch that, I can tell you people will start queuing up and want to actually undergo this, to take up this program.
I'll be one of the first.
Banging down your doors, definitely.
When it comes to the lecturers or the people behind the faculty, the teaching faculty, how many do you have at the moment? And I'm sure you're still looking into hiring people?
Yes. Because that we run a small academy right now, it's more like a boutique professional college right now, if I may say so. Right now we have a team about 5 full-time lecturers, and we have part-time lecturers as well. So in total, we intend to actually recruit. We are recruiting more lecturers as we actually expand our program and have more students. And lecturers are people who are in the industry for a number of years. Either they work as professional or they are lecturers from other universities in the past. But bear in mind, this is actually a certificate program, and because of that, that we need to actually send these lecturers to go under training to get the JPK certification. So it's a new program because it's actually for the creative industry, and we don't see. Honestly, we don't see many academy being set up to actually cater for the creative industry.
That's true. I think yours is pretty much one of the
vocational part.
Yeah, for the vocational part. Now, speaking of vocational part, KRU, as you mentioned, it's situated towards the Klang Valley area. Would you, if there are people from up north, for instance, or maybe from Penang or East Coast or West Coast, who would like to come down and they are not able to do so, would you actually offer something online, like a long distance online study studies. Is that something that you might want to think about?
Because that we are vocational, we need to actually have contact.
It has to be hands-on.
Hands-on.
Right.
Okay.
So we have the software, we have the hardware. These are the software being used by professionals, by the industry worldwide. So the thing is, we need to have that kind of interaction. But we do have students from Sabah and from other outside of Klang Valley now. And the thing is, we have applications coming from even from countries like Brunei and Singapore right now. So I would say that generally, I would say that we would need to actually have to actually work together with them and develop and nurture their talents.
Yes.
But there are plans right now to actually open satellite campus outside of Klang Valley right now. So in other states.
So you're already looking at KRU Academy too.
Yes, yeah. We are looking at
branches.
Branches. So that's happening really soon.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So I would say that because like I said, the whole idea is to have a minimum number of students, but not to actually have too many as well. So we cannot focus. And develop and nurture these talents and try to actually keep it manageable. I don't want to actually have 10,000, 20,000 students that. At the end of the day, and after they complete their studies, where are they going to work? So we want to make sure that we cater to the demands of the industry as well. So we engage with the industry and try to find out what kind of workforce they forecast that they would need in the coming months.
Do you provide on-the-job training, for instance, for some of them who have already finished the 6 months training? 6 months, certificate level.
Okay, this program, the 6-month program, will actually have assignments from the industry. For example, we have certain kind of files, like the data that we have on actual tangible work of a film, for example. So we give them assignment that, okay, now this is what we did for the film. Now, see whether you can improve on this.
You create on your own.
Yeah, you create. And the thing is that this is actually, at the end of the course, like 6 months, they will have a show reel, so they can actually show potential employers that this is what I did at the academy. So this is actually on-the-job training in a way. And under the Performing Arts program, it's similar as well. They will actually be working in actual productions.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, now the campus or the academy is located in Cyberjaya, right? So what about those students who who are from out of KL or out of Cyberjaya area? Do you actually help with their accommodation, or they have to find on their own?
We help them. Basically, we try to actually group them together and get the best cost. And reduce their cost in Cyberjaya. Cyberjaya is not really cheap to live in. So generally...
and that's the question.
Yeah, but we have nice facilities, the hostel that we have even have swimming pool, the gym and stuff
so
like
there
that.
are hostels.
There is hostel available. Okay.
Well, we can open
swimming pool sounds good.
We can open a homestay program.
All right, Norman, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You.
All the best for KRU Academy, and we're looking forward to the branches coming out.
Exactly.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And we will be sending our application form as well. So for more information, you can log on to the website KRU, www.kruacademy.com. And yes, I would like to thank our guests here again. And right now we're going to take another short break before we come back. Don't go away.
See you.